When you combine multi-step automations with conversational AI agents, you get a near infinite amount of ways to automate solutions for businesses and users. I'm going to show you how to take advantage of this with Make MCP and Voiceflow without coding at all. Let's dive into how you set this up. And by the way, subscribe for more videos like this. We've got more MCP tools to cover coming soon. Now let's jump in. Welcome back to my favorite place, the blank Voiceflow canvas. Endless possibilities. We'll start with an AI agent. And I have a little template already set up here. The role and personality is just a generic AI agent starter pack. Feel free to customize this as you like. You'll notice that I have a couple of tool instructions in the bottom. This is how I'm going to run different make automation scenarios based on the user input. The real power here is that there are many different automations that you can run based on how the conversation progresses. This gives you so many ways of manipulating data in a single AI agent with simple instructions. So let's head on over to Make. Now, from wherever you start in Make, you'll want to go to your account and then Profile, which will get you to this page. Go to API Access. By the way, to access Make MCP functionality, you will need to be on a Make paid account. To make this work, you're going to need to create a new token. Now, scopes are important. For Make MCP to work, at the very least, you need to have enabled, where is it? MCP use. We'll come back to scopes in a bit, but I know that I want to run my scenarios. So I'll just also click Scenarios Run. And then we'll label this anything we want and add. Now let that hang tight for a second as we come back to Voiceflow to connect to the MCP server. In Voiceflow, you'll go to MCP, create MCP tool. We'll call that Make. And the server URL should be in this format where you replace your region with, well, your region. To get that region, go to Make, and in the URL, you're just going to copy this part. Back to Voiceflow, I'm going to replace your region with what we just copied. You'll also need to add the API key that we just generated. In headers, I'm going to add authorization, and the value will be bearer space, and then paste in your key. If you add MCP server, that should work great. You'll notice within the tools of this MCP server, there are two that are very interestingly named. These tools are my active scenarios in Make, and I'll prove it to you. These same names appear right here in Make. This is what you need to know. For a tool to be accessible by Make's MCP server, it needs to be not just active, but also scheduled to run on demand. Now let's test the scenario, which does two things. It gets the current weather in Toronto, and then it sends me a weather update in Slack. Back in Voiceflow, I will add this same scenario as a tool and just leave all of these settings as default. Time for the trial. First off, nice opening message. Can I get the current weather? So the tool ran successfully. It gave us this interesting message, but we'll get back to that later. You can see that in my Slack, I have successfully received a weather update. Now, just to have some fun, I'm going to get my AI agent to run an automation that will roast my Spotify. There's some more complex things going on here. Do not ask why I made this. It's a long story. Back in Voiceflow, we're going to add tools, MCP, Make, and then Spotify Roast Master 2000. Test the agent. Can you roast my Spotify?
Wow, From the Start by Lafe. 9 plays. 9. You're oscillating between moody rap therapy and bubbly bossa cosplay, like you're speedrunning identities.
Let's just be happy that this works, and let's not unpack that. So our agent's working fine, but it's picking up on the fact that we're running scenarios that do not require an input or an output, which means that even though the agent is activating the scenario, it's not seeing what's happening. And that is by design because this is just a simple example. But Make does support the functionality to add inputs and outputs. So if you're curious about that, I invite you to explore its functionality. I hope this inspires you to supercharge your workflows with conversational AI agents and advanced automation. And if you're looking for even more functionality with Make MCP, feel free to play around with the other scopes that you can toggle on in the token step. For more MCP tools, keep your eyes on the channel. We got more coming soon. In the meantime, feel free to join the Voiceflow Discord community linked below. And if you're still here, I appreciate you watching till the end.